Let's talk cool travel stories while I clean off this dresser. So you guys have heard two of my most embarrassing travel stories. Now I'd like to share one of my coolest travel stories, and it's all due to language. So a few years ago, my husband and I got to experience the Sposi Novelli in Italy. Now if you don't know what that is, it's when newlywed couples get a special audience with the Pope. So my husband and I got married in May, and they didn't have another Sposi Novelli until August, and so we decided that we would go to that one. And so we're in Rome, and we find out that we're going to have a baby. Okay, I think that's cleaned off enough. And so we're so excited, and then we had this crazy idea. We're like, what if the first person that we told that we were pregnant is the Pope? So we woke up bright and early, and we go to the Vatican, and there's like no one there because we're there so early in the morning. So that in itself was just so special. So we take all these really cool pictures with an empty Vatican, and I'm in my wedding dress, and my husband is in a suit, and we get to go to the Sposi Novelli, the special audience with the Pope. And this is a few years ago, so this was Pope Francis. We see him coming down the line, and he gets to meet with each couple there individually. There's probably about 70 or 80 brides and grooms there. And popes have just crazy amount of knowledge about languages. Like most of them have 3 or 4 or 5 different languages. But I notice as he's going down the line that English is not a strong language of his, and that he seems to be spending a little bit more time talking to the couples that speak to him in Spanish. And so I kind of call an audible as he's getting closer to us. I'm like, tell my husband, I'm like, okay, I'm going to go tell him our big news in Spanish. Then he gets to us, and I'm so nervous, but I tell him our big news in Spanish, and his eyes get really wide, and he congratulates us and then says a prayer over us in Spanish. At any event where there's an icebreaker, this has always been my icebreaker, that the first person that we told that we were pregnant was the Pope himself. It is so cool that I knew enough of another language, Spanish, to be able to share this moment with him. Because I think had I shared in English, it might not have had the same effect. He might not have been able to understand us as well, but we got a little bit of extra time with him because we shared the same language for a little bit. And in case you don't believe me, here's a picture for tax. It's so cool! I come with receipts, y'all. So if you ever want to have a really cool universal experience, find a good app and learn another language. If nothing else, you'll get a good fun fact about yourself out of it.